So would you guys like to begin with a recap of last episode of Electric Dreams?
Last time on Electric Dreams. Just cut to Benebatch powering up for 20 minutes.
I don't know. I was trying to find our notes, but I don't think we added more notes after the last session.
Did we not add anything?
If I remember correctly, we went to go talk to Giles Schuyler.
Yes.
Giles Schuyler. Right. I get confused because in Dolmenwood we just met Giles, and in Blade Runner we met Gel or something. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So yeah. I get him. I want to call them both Giles. But yeah, we went to his office and shook him down, and meanwhile, Case uncovered some shenanigans going down at the precinct, and was like trying to discover who it was that was leaking information.
Was it last session that was the that we're being pursued by?
Yes, that
Xavier's twin brothers. Okay.
Yeah, because I think we began. We had to talk with the chief, and he chewed us out, and then I stayed behind. Yeah, we all went out for a cigarette break. And we discussed everything that's going on. Then I stayed back at the station to search for a mole. And I did something else that I can't remember. And then you guys went and talked to Gel Shyla. Right? Is all of that sounding familiar?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's still... Is it afternoon shift of the second day, right?
I believe it is, yes. Yeah, because so it was morning shift when you guys woke up and got that text on your KIAs from the chief, Holden, my office now. And then so you guys spent morning at the precinct and afternoon at the Hill magazine. So it's
or an evening
or night. Night comes before evening. So yeah.
Okay. And then we split up. If I remember correctly, I was gonna observe the dilapidated building, or
I believe you were going to Moyd Row.
Yes, but that is in Anamoid Row, right?
So I think we were gonna meet up to go to the pawn shop together, and then go to the Bradbury building, right?
Okay.
Because I think Benebatch pointed out that the replicants may be actually at Bradbury building, so probably not a great idea to go alone. I think that was the sentiment.
Okay, cool.
There was one other place that Benabach wanted to check out that you guys haven't been to yet.
Besides the pawn shop?
Yes.
Sandor's apartment?
No. There's some
Was that
other
it?
place.
No?
Do you remember?
Oh, Dr. Badger.
No, that's
yeah,
a pawn shop.
maybe.
Okay, then I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Badger gets you anything you need.
Should I post the clues on the screen again before we jump into this?
Yes.
I heard that smile.
For what?
Sounded like you were smiling when you said yes. Okay, so you guys remember seeing this, of course.
Okay, yeah, the
Was it the memory clinic? Oh no, it was the butterfly place, right?
yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that was Dr. Badger.
No, Dr. Badger has the pawn shop, and the Aurelian sells.
Butterfly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In the video game, it's like some Filipino lady or something.
Yeah. Well, I think in 2049 he tries to. Doesn't he try to sell Ryan Gosling another dog or something like that? He's like, "Oh, I got all kinds of pets" or something like that.
I don't remember, even though I just watched that movie like 2 weeks ago. I remember Dr. Badger saying if that was real wood, you could buy yourself a real horse. But yeah, I don't remember. And then you guys remember this, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I need to step away real quick. If you guys want to discuss your plan of action, now's the time to do so.
So do we want to go to the pawn shop first or the butterfly place first?
So what? We just have the doctor's name from the apartment, right?
Well, yeah, it was on the back of the photo of the child.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Because I have a feeling maybe we might learn information at the butterfly place that might help in talking to whoever is at Dr. Badger's.
Okay, so butterfly first, then pawn shop, and then Breadbird building? Unless some other leads come up.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out like what our most pressing, I guess, questions are. Like,
Yeah.
We have the fake butterflies. Well, we don't know if they're fake, but they probably are fake. So I guess that's what the main thing we would ask about at the butterfly place.
Yeah. They just had the it was just the name on the like jar of dead butterflies, right? Like it wasn't, or was the name on the picture with the kid, or was that a different name?
Dr. Badger's name was on the photograph.
Okay.
With the kid. The butterflies were in a jar. I don't think they had a name on them.
Yeah, what are we just trying to figure out like the mental state that Leia might have been in when she received the butterflies, or like who purchased them, I guess?
Yeah, because I'm like, and also like how, I guess I just want to make sure like we're not like just giving ourselves more questions, I guess, because it feels like everything leads to more questions. We're like, well, how is this involved?
Yeah.
Just crossing the T's and dotting the I's, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the butterflies could just be like a red herring.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, I think everything else kind of like falls into place, like with her being distraught and then her shooting, like them going to find Styles and Styles being someone who gets replicants off world, and then her shooting her partner in the back, and she probably needed to get off world. But then, so it's like, but yeah, who's the kid? And what are the why? What's up with the butterflies?
Yeah. Because I'm wondering if it's her that bought them, or if somebody else purchased them for you. If that person was Sandor, could be something. But yeah, my hunch is that like Leia knew that she was becoming divergent, and to avoid being killed, she's going to like. I think that the Replicant Underground is an organization whose like purpose is to hide divergent replicants and then get them off world so they can be free and like start a new identity, sort of thing. But
Gestro's back.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So shall we start?
Yeah. All right. So let me put Case on the map.
And what map is this?
Anemoid Row.
Oh, okay.
You might recognize it. The top is where that fish place is in the video game, top right.
No.
That means that
These skills don't belong to any fish.
Yeah, and then this place at the very end is where the dragonflies are. I'm assuming that means that right here is where that Jamaican lady is. Like,
yeah.
He's that cute
Kingston
lady.
Kitchen. Kingston Kitchen.
All right, Case, you arrive, and it's raining again. It's nighttime. There's a like mist. You see people walking around with their umbrellas and their neon umbrella holders. And you walk in next to the Fish Ladies. It's a kiosk.
Okay. Yeah, I guess if I don't have an umbrella, I'll look for some place to get out of the rain.
Yeah, that'll be towards the bottom of the map.
Okay, yeah. What is this large building? Is it like a... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like I guess like a skyscraper. But there's like a swap meet inside of it on ground level.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll go inside.
All right, yeah, you will walk inside. You're in Tiaku's Horses. You see an Asian man standing there. Can I help you?
I'm sorry, I just had to come in from the rain. What?
Oh, yeah. We have, and he points to like a basket next to the door with umbrellas in it. Those are free to use.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, by the chance, do you know where the pawn shop is?
Oh, yeah. It is. Where is it? Yes, it's further west inside the building.
Okay, thanks. What do you sell here?
We sell horses and horse gear. They're artificial, of course, but there's a big enterprise around horse racing.
Well, best of luck. Then thank you very much.
Thank you.
Head outside on the street. I guess I'm still waiting for like the rest of the crew to show up. So I will mosey on down the street to the pawn shop.
All right.
And
I'm pinging it on the map.
Is that butterfly place there at Animwade Row? Or is it somewhere else?
Yeah. It's called the Dragonfly.
As I'm walking down the street, do I by chance see that as well?
It's at the very end, but yeah, you would. If you go down there, you would see it.
I had way too much evidence open on the map, so I didn't see your ping for the pawn shop.
Let me see if I have a better image of it. It would be right here. You're like almost right in front of it.
Okay. All right, cool. And then did I see the butterfly place?
It's further down. It's this thing on the very left, this circular one on the far left.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to go anywhere alone, so I'm just scoping out the place.
All right, so you're going to waste the shift to wait for your team to come?
I was under the impression that we were all going to show up on the shift, so I did not.
They are stuck in traffic.
You might as well ask about the butterflies then.
Yeah, I'll go in and see what's up with the butterflies.
Butterfly in the sky.
¿Qué pasó? Hispanic woman asks. Get us
Oh,
dragonflies?
no, thanks. But I was wondering if anybody had purchased. Do you sell butterflies here?
No. Esta la Aurelian. Ayer. She points to this place with the butterfly neon sign.
Okay. Then I will leave. Thank you. Bye.
Señor. Muy guapo. Do you want a butterfly? Bel buckle?
No, thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, you approach the Aurelian. Give me a sec to pull up his info. All right, and then you see an elderly black man. I'm gonna put his mugshot on the screen. He is old and very blind.
Great. All right, this shift might be a wash, guys. Okay.
How may I help you? You
Hello.
smell ash.
Well, you're very observant.
The nose knows.
I suppose it does. Well, I came in here. I was a friend of mine purchased a butterfly, or she has a butterfly in her apartment.
You would have got it from me then.
You're the only person who sells them, huh?
Only one.
Wow, is each one custom made?
Yes, making by hand with this, and he points to some battered and experimental machine. Looks like it's one of a kind.
Oh wow! What sort of thing? So is it like a replicant butterfly?
Of course, it's artificial. Just about anything here on Anamoid Row is artificial. And any of these hacks trying to tell you it's real, they're full of it.
Interesting. Wow. Jeez, I don't know if you keep track of client names, but my friend's name is Leia.
You can see his eyebrows lift.
Is that good or bad? Yes.
Yes, I know the name. He was a Blade Runner like yourself.
Yeah. About how long?
I met her a couple of months ago. She helped me out on some. I had some unruly types here, and she helped me get them off my back.
I'm happy to hear she was able to help. What kind of trouble have you been having?
Oh, it was always some junkie trying to get money or trying to steal my machinery, trying to steal my butterflies. These are not cheap, young man.
Yeah, I wouldn't assume so. Very, very beautiful. So the butterflies you sold are about how long ago?
The one that I sold to Leia a couple months ago, maybe a month and a half.
When she came in, was she doing okay? To be honest, I've been worrying about her, and I thought maybe I would get a replacement butterfly because hers seemed to have passed away.
I have a feeling she's going to be okay.
That's good to hear. Jeez. Been really worried about her. What if if I may ask, what makes you so hopeful?
Just call it a hunch. You know, she was always looking forward. You know, she had her eyes on some prize, and I think she's on her way to getting it.
When was the last time you saw her?
It's been a couple weeks since she came to my shop, but yeah, just the way that she talked, I could tell she was gonna do something. Maybe a promotion. I don't know.
You never talk specifics?
We didn't have that kind of a friendship. You know, she would come in from time to time, but yeah, it was nothing. She wasn't my key relationship, if that's what you're asking me.
No, not at all. I get you.
But yeah, if you're looking to buy it, I'm definitely in the market to sell. And he kind of gestures to his wall of butterflies, and you see that they are the wings look like images. Some of them actually look like they have pictures on their wings and things like that.
Interesting. And are they all unique?
Yes, I make each one handmade.
Well, I'm stumped, so I don't have any. I don't know what else to ask this dude.
What kind of pictures were on Leah's butterflies? That comes
Stars.
from Stars?
The moon.
So you can ask him, since he makes them all custom, you could ask him about like what she requested or something. She mentioned any significance of.
You gotta do that in RP. You gotta do that.
No,
No, that's why I'm telling him so he can RP it.
For sure.
Yoko's not there,
What-
so.
And what's his point of reference to know how to make these things if he's blind? Or does he have those drone things? Like,
You know what? These are all
Sorry,
valid
man.
questions, but you guys have to call and be in character.
I happen to be getting a call on my KIA. Sorry, 1 second. Hello. Oh, Inspector. Yoko. Let me put you on speaker here real quick. Sorry, these are my detective pals.
Well, where are you, Case?
I'm at the butterfly place.
Oh,
Yeah. We're stuck in traffic. We're probably going to be about 10, 15 more minutes.
before you have us speak with them, what have you learned so far?
Oh, well, he makes every butterfly by hand, and seemed like our friend Leia was in good spirits last time or generally has a positive attitude, but the last time they spoke was several weeks ago.
Man, this guy makes butterflies by hand. He must have an eye for detail.
In a way. I don't know if there's a way to like text, but I'm going to text to the work group chat.
So did he do a custom job for Leah?
Oh,
Did she get
everything he
something
made
special?
custom. Yeah. By the way, could you remember what her request was, good sir?
Yeah, she wanted to see Orion's belt and the moon. She said she could never see it through the haze. So I put stars in the moon on the butterfly wings.
Didn't we hear one of the other replicants we met mention Orion's belt? Case?
Did we? I actually don't have that in my notes.
I think Iris mentioned that. Must have some significance.
Yeah.
Are there any off-world colonies near there?
Of course, the biggest one.
What is it called?
I don't know.
You just said it.
Yeah, off the shoulder of Orion. That's where the big colony is.
Oh,
Called Meteora. I don't fucking know.
Meteora.
Come on, Roy Batty in the first movie said, I saw C-beams off the shoulder of Orion. That's all I'm going off of.
Meteora. I think I read somewhere about their famous Lincoln Park.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd like to see that park someday.
Interesting.
did she say anything about why she was asking? Anything else besides that she couldn't see the stars? Did she say anything else about Orion's belt?
Just said, you know, if she could, she'd like to see it someday.
Did she tell you anything else about herself? About her life?
Yeah, she said she was pretty lonely. She told me she felt like she had a daughter. She even showed me the photo of her daughter.
You say he felt like she had a daughter?
Yeah, I was under the impression she was a Nexus 9, and to my knowledge, replicants can't have children.
She showed you a photo?
Yeah. So, well, I put it in my machine, and I can feel what the images are. How do you think I make these butterflies?
I don't know.
It's Wallace tech. Haven't you seen? Leander Wallace has these little stones that float around him, so he can still perceive stuff. I have something not nearly as sleek as that, but yeah, this machine, and he taps the machine. I can see things you wouldn't even believe.
Did you notice anything unusual about this photo?
I'm not the one that you want to talk to Doc Badger about that. I just, I do a lot of people will just give me, if they have a photo, they'll give me the photo, and I'll just project it on some wings, and then they can frame it. It's a little gimmicky present. I'm sorry.
Did Leah provide her own photo?
Of Orion's belt? No, I just kind of made it up.
Did she say if these were a gift for someone, or if was she buying them for herself?
Well, I made them for her. So, as far as I know, they were for herself.
Did she say anything else to you that stood out as interesting to you or unusual?
Not really.
She looks at Benabatch in the car and she says, "No further questions, Your Honor."
I got no questions.
Well, thank you for your time, sir.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you.
To extend the umbrella again and head back outside.
And right next door to the right is Dr. Badger's.
I guess I'm still on the KIA since you guys are stuck in traffic, and Case will ask, well, got something out of it, I suppose. Things seem to be lining up a little bit. Do you want me to wait before we check out the pawn shop? Or do you want to do it over speakerphone?
Well, she looks at Benabetch and says, "Are we there yet?"
I look at my digital god gesture and I'm like, are we?
Nope, you guys failed your connection, so if you want to be there, you guys are going to have to go one whole shift forward into evening. Which, hang on. It was morning when you guys got into the place, in the police precinct. Afternoon at Kill Magazine. You spent night stuck in traffic, and then evening. Yeah, you guys are going to have to, you guys are forced to spend an off shift at evening. What's it going to be? Jump straight to downtime?
I think Case is going to have to be our mouthpiece.
I mean, I'm married to the job. I can do another shift.
Okay.
But
that's good to know. I
But-
mean, let me talk to you about it over the table in metagame terms. You guys are, the only thing you guys can't do if you're not here is make rolls. You guys can talk and question and do everything else. You can't do a manipulation, try to convince them. You can't do any rolls, but you can still ask questions and gather the data. So please keep that in mind.
Okay.
Personally, I'd rather not waste time, so Case can just go there and have us on speaker. That'd probably be best.
Yeah. And my empathy stuff isn't terrible. If I have to make rolls on our behalf.
If only Blade Runner technology was congruent with our own, we'd be just two iPads on the segways.
Yeah.
Around.
I have like two iPhones on FaceTime, and I'm just like flipping them between myself and like whoever we're talking to.
You got two of those sticks, those selfie sticks. All right, so Dr. Badger's pawn shop is a small, cluttered space filled to the brim with everything from useless knickknacks to advanced tech, all dusty and well used. It's like a bunch of, it's like the back storage room of like a Best Buy and a Salvation Army.
Okay.
So just imagine tons and tons of those like industrial, not filing cabinets, but they're like really long rows. They're like metal and cardboard, not cardboard, but like just like really like sheet metal and wood.
Yeah, it's like the particle board.
Yeah, particle board, exactly. So yeah, you walk in and it's just like shelves and shelves, and then from the back you can like hear a terminal and some tapping and like the sound of a TV in another language further in.
Okay. I'm going to step very carefully to not knock over any. I'm sure there's like a bunch of like stacks of shit as well.
Yep.
Try not to knock any of those over and go over to the counter.
He looks up at you and smiles. What you looking for, man?
Well, I'm looking for a Dr. Badger.
Dr. Badger's here, and he kind of like puffs his chest out.
Nice to meet you. I'm Detective Case with the LAPD.
Always a pleasure to have LAPD here.
Well, it's good to hear. Not everybody has such a friendly attitude. The reason I'm here is I'm actually hoping maybe you could tell me about another person from the LAPD.
He just raises an eyebrow.
The name Leia sound familiar? I'm gonna pull up a picture and
As soon as you show him the photo, yes, I saw her.
about how long ago?
Officer, I don't talk about business. I don't talk about other clients. You understand? Bad for business.
Oh, come on now. You can talk to me.
I'm gonna need a manipulation for that, my man.
I was hoping it was gonna be a connections, but yo.
Okay, yeah, that is a success. All right. She probably done something bad, man. Yeah? I help out LAPD. You tell your friends. Dr. Badger, he help LAPD. He pays his rent. He pay everything. You tell him. And I help out.
Well, I'm not trying to come down on a small business owner.
Yeah, man. This woman, she come here a couple weeks back. They have me use Stelline machine. Look at a memory. You know she was Nexus 9, man.
I'm aware.
Man, they have them skin jobs hunting other skin jobs. What the world coming to?
Times we live in, huh?
Yeah, and he's as he's talking to you, he kind of like rolls it. He's got like a pair with wheels on it. He rolls to this. Kind of looks like those like industrial magnifying glasses or microscopes.
Yeah.
And then he like taps some stuff. It's got like an analog keyboard. He taps some stuff into it. Take a look, man. And he like points you to he wipes off the eye guard, the viewer. He says, "Come take a look at this. This is what she come in here for."
I will snap a photo if it's possible and send it to the others so they can take a look.
All right, this is what you see.
Oh, well.
She told me she have memory of this child.
Uh-huh.
How was Skin Job gonna have a baby, man?
Geez, I don't know. But she wanted to look at the memory. Did she want to know if this person was real or for what purpose?
Dr. Badger can't tell you, but Dr. Badger know. If a skin job got a memory, must be there for a reason, man.
You ever have anybody else come in for this kind of thing?
No, typically they all get their memories from Lilith. That's the subcontractor make all the memories for Wallace.
Really?
You only come to a place like Dr. Badger's when you don't want to leave a trail.
Can you give us the newspaper again?
Yeah. And then Dr. Badger starts eating some chips. Anything else Dr. Badger can help you with, man? See, you got a real nice KIA there.
Yeah, I'm on a a group call. I hope you don't mind. Some colleagues.
They've been awfully quiet. Why you don't want to talk to Dr. Badger?
I'm reading the article.
Yeah, I was reading it too. I just realized I could make it bigger so I could actually read it. Did she say anything to you, Dr. Badger, about why she wanted this? Or was it just strictly business?
She said she thought it's a real girl. And without the hard copy that I print out, it only exists in her mind. So she tell people they said, I don't believe. But now she has photo to show. Hey, this is my daughter of mine. See, she looking like me.
Mm-hmm.
So she came to you to print the photo from her mind?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you guys would all know that if Leia went to LAPD and used the Stelline machine there, that could be grounds for a baseline test. You don't go prodding around in your own memories.
Yeah.
You know
That
what
was
I'm
a-
thinking?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm thinking we need to make an appointment with Miss Lilith Tyrell.
Yeah, we need to make an appointment. And can we also like ask, I guess, like HQ or what did you say that person dispatch? Can we ask dispatch to can they only dispatch stuff, or can they give us information? Like, can we find out who the Blade Runner was on that case? Because it says the plot was thwarted by an LAPD Blade Runner. So can we find out if it was one of them or if it was just another Blade Runner?
Yeah, I think it would give you the info, but it's like kind of like interacting with a slightly more advanced automated teller machine kind of thing.
You're gonna have to sit through a phone menu and like, was that yes or no? Like, yes.
I'm sorry, did you say...
I'm
For
sorry.
English, press 1.
Yeah, man, those so terrible. I almost prefer when it's just pressing numbers as opposed to like, please state why you're calling. It's like, just give me.
That's why I always, if I do calls like that, I always fucking go outside because it's just me fucking shouting.
I just start saying, agent.
Yeah.
Speak to a representative.
Operator.
Mhm.
So yeah, I will allow that in RP. So we're gonna cut inside the spinner, which for some reason is not flying and is stuck in traffic on the ground.
So
You're
Yoko's
on
going to
the
ask.
fucking 91 or some shit.
Yoko's going to ask Benabach, do you think you can get us an appointment with her? I'm sure she's a busy lady, but out of all of us, you're the only one with any clout.
Yeah, I can try and give her a call. I mean, it's police business, so I mean, she doesn't have a choice. She has to talk to us.
Well, you know, those types try to give us the runaround. Hello, Crash.
Also, Inigo, would you mind moving a little bit closer to your mic?
Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? I'm on a different setup. Cool.
Also, we're not in Tailspire, we are in Foundry.
That's right. Yeah. I opened it first.
Just happened.
And then I remember. Yeah. And then I remember here. in the chat you were like, "We're playing. Who's ready to play Blade Runner?" And I was like, "Oh, that's right."
So you're calling? Who are you calling? Benabach?
Ghostbusters.
Dispatch, I think, or unless there's someone else I can call.
For what reason? I mean,
Just to find out who the Blade Runner was on file that worked that case. If it was
Which
one
case?
of the two Blade Runners that the Lilith Tyrell case, because she was attacked by replicant resistance, but it was thwarted by a Blade Runner, an LAPD Blade Runner.
Yeah, I know it says it in that fucking thing, but I cannot see it. You know what? To just make it, unless you guys want to give me a few minutes to read this page, we could just cut straight to you calling the Lilith Memory Lab.
Okay.
Oh, let's see.
Hello. Thank you for calling Lilith Memory Labs. This is Terry speaking.
Hi, Terry. I need to speak to Lilith Tyrell.
Transferring you to Mrs. Tyrell. And there's like some whole music.
Yeah.
I believe you call
Destro's
it
been put on hold in his day.
I believe it's called Muzak.
Exactly. Your call is important to us, so please hang on the line. If you'd like a callback number, please press pound. Just that. Oh, who's this?
This is Benabach. Cumberland.
You can help. Oh my God, there's a woman here. Oh my God, I don't know who she is. Please call the police. Send help. And then the line goes dead.
Yeah. So I'll call dispatch right away because we're stuck in traffic.
You're on your own, lady. We're in gridlock.
You mean if you can hold out till evening?
It's like the real LAPD.
Well, depending on what neighborhood you're in.
Yeah, true. So, Benabach is calling dispatch, right?
Yeah. So the Digi dispatch officer chimes in. Hello. What are you reporting?
Hi, I need some units sent down to Lilith Tyrell's memory office, whatever. Pretend I gave him the right information, the right location.
You got it. We'll send 2 units over to Lilith Memory Labs. Is there anything else you'd like to report?
I don't know, that's it.
Have a great day. Beep, beep, beep.
Sir, is everything all right?
Wait, was that not on speaker?
Could have been.
I was imagining that Benabach didn't have it on speaker when he was trying to call her.
I thought he was just using the Bluetooth in the car.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, me too, yeah.
I don't know. Sorry to
I
keep
do
track.
like that. I do like that being a genuine question. Like, wait, that wasn't on speaker? Oh shit.
Sir, do we need to go over there right now?
Yeah, I do think we need to get over there as quickly as possible. I guess before we wouldn't have been driving with the sirens on, but now we can, right? Or do Blade Runners have sirens?
Yeah, they do, and typically they'll just fly. So, unfortunately, you guys still have to roll connections. Although this time, I thought about it over the 2 weeks, and I think that I'm putting the impetus on you guys. But if you can come up with some sort of like, yeah, we wasted 30 minutes, and then, you know, Xavier got mad and said, "Get up, let me drive, old man," and then he rolls and gets it. I would allow something like that.
Okay.
So if Benabatch is still driving, Benabatch will need to roll connections, and you guys might want to tell Case as well what's going down.
Yeah, so I think would we have also been on would Yoko have been on the phone with Case and I would have been calling dispatch and then there would have been some of that feedback because we're on two phones too
Probably.
close to each other.
Yeah.
Works for me. That's a fail.
Damn.
Think you ought to push that if you can.
Yeah, you want to push it? Hell yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So you want to narrate how you guys get there?
Yeah, it's pretty standard. You know, I kind of like breathe a sigh of relief and I'm like, finally, and then I put the siren on top of the car and turn it on and everybody actually gets the hell out of our way and it feels so cathartic.
Nice. Case, I'll need one from you.
All right. Plan connections. What up?
Nice. Okay, you want to narrate how you get there on time?
As I hear that if they're running lights, I'm gonna, as carefully as I can, run out of the pawn shop and back to my spinner. And I'm yeah, I'll get to the spinner, realize I still have like one of the community umbrellas, and I'll just like collapse it really quick and then leave it on somebody's counter at a kiosk or something. Jump in the spinner, put up my lights, and then I'm gonna fly.
All right. And during the first group's drive across town, why don't you guys bring Xavier up to speed?
So we talked to the owner of the Aurelian, or is he the Aurelian? The shop is the Aurelian,
yes.
right? Oh, he's the Aurelian.
Yeah.
Okay. We talked to the Aurelian, who turned out to be a blind guy who uses it. He uses a shittier version of the tech that Wallace uses.
Yeah, Crash, you saw Blade Runner 2049, right? I don't know, maybe Crash is AFK.
Might be muted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was muted.
So you remember
yeah,
Jared
but
Leto's character?
oh yeah.
You remember those those drones, those like stone drones that follow him around?
On the top of my head, honestly, I'm looking up a picture right now.
Yeah, he's blind and he has these
Oh, it's
things
just
that float around him.
yeah.
So the logic is, if Wallace developed that and he's a Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk level person, then something some guy in a fucking swap meet has, it's not even the same. It's just like some fucking microwave by comparison.
He just has webcams set up in his shop. He can access them. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, Inigo, please continue. Sorry.
And he did a custom order for her, made some, because he puts custom images on the butterfly wings, I believe, or I wasn't
Correct.
sure if
Yeah.
he just does custom images in general, or if it's always butterflies.
Always butterflies.
Okay, it's always butterflies. And she asked for Orion's belt, because she was tired of not being able to see it. And at the time, she also seemed kind of like quite happy.
Okay.
And then Case went next door and talked to Dr. Badger, who told us that he was the one who had printed out that photo of like her, what we assumed to be her daughter and what she assumes to be her daughter. But that was like a memory that was printed from her memory, and not. And it wasn't like it was like an existing photo, and then she just remembered she had a daughter. It was like she created it from her memory. So
I see. So she was being haunted by her dreams.
yeah. And then we gave so the person who makes the memories is Lilith Tyrell. So we gave her a call, and she said she was being attacked by some woman, and now we're on the way there.
All right. Just give me 1 minute to confirm something. All right, so we're going to go into the evening shift. Unless you have married to the job, you will either have to take downtime right now or take 1 point of stress to continue into this next shift.
Take that point of stress.
Okay, please add it to your character sheet.
How do I do that?
I think you just remove 1 resolve.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, let me confirm. But yeah, I think you just remove 1 point of resolve.
That's what I've been doing.
When I don't remember the last time Benabach would have got stressed though, because he's missing 1 already.
It would have just happened right now when you pushed.
Oh, okay. That causes stress.
Yes,
Okay.
automatically. Yeah, you guys don't have to calculate that. Foundry does it for you.
Now, if somebody has smokes, how many times can they activate that? Is it per shift or
It
per
might
day?
be per day. Let me confirm.
No, it says once per shift.
Oh, then it's per shift. Yeah. You just have to let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Xavier will take the stress as well. Also, I tried to modify the amount of resolve points, and I accidentally added 2 health. So,
What are you supposed to have?
a right click. Okay, got it. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna light up a smoke, and just invalidate that point. I'll keep the other point, but I'll
Okay.
invalidate. Yeah.
So Case and Benabach both use smokes, and then Yoko and Xavier both take just the point of stress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have smokes, but I have married to the job, so I'm good for now.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it'll be next shift for you that you'd have to take downtime.
Yeah.
And then if you choose not to, then you take the stress. Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys arrive at the Lilith Memory Lab, and outside there are some uniformed guards. They have the area taped off. So you guys park your spinners. You arrive almost exactly at the same time.
Yoko is gonna approach the guards, and she's gonna flash her badge and say, "Yoko with Rep Detect. We gotta get in there."
What you guys
Yeah.
did?
I'm gonna
You see
flash
them
my
up?
badge and also gonna kind of shoot him a look like, what the fuck you guys doing? Some gods you are.
Just gonna.
All right, yeah, you guys come up, you see the guards. What are you guys doing? What kind of guards are you doing? Hey, sorry, Inspector. We just got the call. Not 20 minutes ago, we rushed over here. Yeah, we got one witness in there, and there's a, drawing a blank. Inigo, what do they call a dead body in cop slang?
I don't remember.
What would they say
Old
in
one?
CSI? Yeah, we got a cold one in there and a witness.
And Ms. Terrell, is she the witness or?
Witness was a man, officer.
And Ms. Terrell, where is she?
Under that white sheet.
Shit. She looks at Benabach.
Well, shit.
All right, yeah, you guys should have access to the building now.
Are there security cameras outside?
Yep.
So what do we see as we're going down the hallway here?
It's really dark here. It's like after hours. And then as you get closer up to where Benabach is, you do see some blood on the floor. And as you walk in, you see a man with like one paramedic next to him, patching up his leg.
Hello, sir. Can I get your name?
Yes, my name is TR6-1.51, affectionately known as Terry. I'm the receptionist here.
Okay, Terry, can you tell me exactly what went down here?
Yes. A disgruntled woman came in. She shot me in the leg. There was a lot of shouting coming from Miss Tyrell's office, a lot of screaming, and then the woman left.
Was this before or after I was calling?
This was
during?
before. You're the call we had?
Yeah. Because
Yeah, this happened after.
But she was being attacked. It had to have happened like during while you connected the call.
Yeah, it's a strange coincidence.
Yoko's gonna show Terry the photo of Leah on her KIA. Say, is this the woman?
Yes. Yes, officer, it is.
Could you make out anything that she was shouting?
Yes, something about a memory. She kept asking Miss Tyrell, why would you give me that? It was terrible. Is it just to control me? Don't you have any idea of what it's like to watch your daughter be murdered? Things like this.
And do you know why Miss Tyrell gave the replicant that memory?
Ms. Tyrell believed that memories were the only things that allowed for us Nexus 9s to be subservient to humanity.
Go on.
There must have been a reason why she gave this woman that memory, and she gave me a memory of making snowmen with my brothers. I imagine whatever this woman did as a job, it may have related to violence in some way, and maybe that's why she needed such a violent memory.
Do you store any archives of the memories, like any backups that we would be able to see it?
The facility does. I, unfortunately, am just the receptionist. Had Miss Tyrell still been alive, she could have shown you the memory. You'll have to wait till tomorrow. We can call one of our specialists to show you the memory. I can point you to the machine and you can try to figure it out yourself, but I assure you it's very advanced scientific technology.
I have heard that some of these memories, these implanted memories, are recreations of real things that have happened to people.
Well, I assure you that the memory in question, well, maybe it was real. I can't actually say for sure. But it certainly wasn't from Mrs. Tyrell's memories, because she was a very passive woman. There was no violence in her past.
She doesn't have any children.
She does. And thank you for that great segue. The disgruntled woman did abduct Miss Tyrell's daughter. She said, and I quote, "Have you ever been to Hollywood? Come, let's go to the Real Dream Factory. There, someone will take us to the place of our dreams."
She looks at Benabatch.
You have very good memory, Terry.
Why, thank you.
I find it curious how you didn't lead with that.
Officer, you asked me about the memory. I am just a receptionist. I answer questions.
Did you try to stop her from taking?
I did, and she shot me in the leg.
Both times? On the way in and the way out?
No, I only stopped her once. Attempted to stop her once.
She leans over towards Case and Xavier and says, "Is it just me, or is his story not adding up?"
Yeah, I was from the very first question. I've been wanting him to take a baseline test.
Yeah. Say, Terry, you mentioned that you believe Miss Tyrell, or excuse me, you mentioned that you said Miss Tyrell told you that memories were a tool to control replicants.
Yes.
How does that make you feel? How did that make you feel?
I felt great.
You didn't feel any kind of resentment?
No, why would I?
Yoko's
Why would
rolling
he?
insight on that.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Of course, his memories are building snowmen with his brother.
Also,
He's
you
meant
guys
to
would
be
know.
cooperative.
Yeah, like we established last time, if Xavier is the combat model, this is just the salesman model. They're like made to be agreeable. They're made to not get stressed out.
She's still skeptical of him.
Well, Terry, we need access to the security camera footage from the exterior of the building
All right, I can give that to you, officer.
and the interior of the building while you're at it. Why not?
Okay.
Do you have any access to Miss Tyrell's personal computer?
You can just go in her office right over there.
But do you have access to it?
Yeah.
So if we needed to log in and it wasn't unlocked, you'd be able to let us in?
Yes.
I think we should check to see if Leah has sent Miss Tyrell any messages prior to her coming here today.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I want to get a license plate. I want to run it into dispatch so we can see if it gets flagged anywhere. If they're going to Hollywood, there's going to be a lot of people there. She has a hostage. We need to get the hostage back quickly.
I want to get this guy a baseline test and then see if I can't get a clear line of events.
Okay, the baseline test, you're going to have to send him to LAPD, and that's going to take a shift.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just gonna have to send him in then.
You have to do what?
I said then we'll just send him in. I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah, he's in custody. He's being detained.
Because
Is this
I can't
his
get a
desk?
gauge on when
No, it's hers.
she was attacked.
You need a gauge on when she was attacked?
I said I can't get a gauge on when she was attacked, so that we don't have no official.
Well, why don't you go
the
look
time
at the
of
body?
death could be
Body's right in the other room.
30 seconds ago, or 24 hours ago. Like maybe we never even talked to her.
Ace is going to realize that he walked in on the wrong side of the counter. And
Yoko notices him and waves.
he's going to do the elevator trick.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's seriousness. I'm going to jump over this counter if I can. And I can't. I'm going to go around.
All right, Benabatch, give me an insight. I think that would be, or maybe medical aid. Or observation, maybe? Yeah, maybe observation, not insight. Can't really tell. A dead body.
You can't jump the counter crash. You got to go around. I tried to do the thing.
Honestly, I don't know if the assets didn't load properly, but I can't really see the I see the icons for the doors, but I don't see anything else. Like it's just a
weird.
gray
Try,
screen.
Did that
Might
help?
need to refresh your page or something.
Yeah, I'll give that a shot.
And now I can't see anything.
Mhm.
Oh, there you go.
There it is. Yeah, yeah.
So I rolled observation while looking at this body.
Yeah, the body's still warm. The blood has not coagulated yet. Looks like she was shot in the back, just like Sandor was.
Does it look like the same kind of wound as Sandor?
Yes.
So same weapon. She's going to relay all that information to Case and Benebatch, and she's going to say it loud enough so Xavier can hear her from the other side of the counter.
Did that help, Crash? Can you see the map now?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, cool.
So we just missed her.
Yeah, I want to get that license plate, and unless she's fleeing on foot.
Also, despite all of us being in this room, we do have some uniform with Terry, like, right?
Yeah, there's
I just
a
wanna
med-
establish that, so you can't make him
there's
go run away.
paramedic next to him.
I don't think Terry has the guts to run away.
I mean,
Well,
he's on to something. He could be. I think I know what Inigo's thinking.
Oh, totally.
He seemed well. I mean, he seems like an accomplice because he didn't give us any clear information, and it seems like he let Leah in.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what's up. If there's any security stuff. I didn't want to interrupt anybody. I'm sorry.
So I guess is Case like getting the footage from Terry right now? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making this dude. Oh, cool. Log in. All right, cool. Log into everything you can.
Sir, this is getting out of hand. We got to find her as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Do you know what this might mean? Talking about the Factory of Dreams?
Factory of Dream. I mean, that seems like it would be here, right? Lilith Memory Lab.
But in Hollywood? Is there maybe another
memory
lab? Have you ever heard of such a thing?
Do we know about any other memory labs, Gesture? Like
There's not. And let me read the
sick girl who
let me
can
read the quote again because I don't think I
only
said
stay inside
factory.
your snow globe.
I thought she said like place of our dreams.
Yeah, the quote is, "Have you ever been to Hollywood? Come, let's go to the real dream factory. There, someone will take us to the place of our dreams."
Yeah, I'm going to lean around the corner and say, I think she's going to take that kid to the moon.
The moon bus.
Yeah,
Moon bus.
Hollywood.
Orion's belt.
We got to get over there then.
Yes, we do. And Terry, you're not free to leave. You're going to have to come with us. You're going to have to take a baseline test. After you give me that footage.
So, moon flights are they like they're
Illegal.
they're all illegal, every single one.
100%, yes. Well, I'll say this: if you can afford a moon, you're not taking the moon bus. You're taking like an actual spaceship. It's like you remember Elysium, the movie with Matt Damon,
Yeah.
where they're down in Mexico and they have like they hijacked a shuttle.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was just trying to, I guess, understand. Like, yeah, because it's, because like if you call into like an air tower, you can ground a bunch of flights and stuff like that. But like, yeah, if it's illegal.
Yeah, no, this is the replicant underground.
Yeah, I just I like the idea of Benabach calling it a bomb threat to LAX. Like it's for the good of the country.
Do we have Iris's phone number?
I would assume you got her information.
Okay. Yoko's gonna call Iris.
Just rings.
Well, at this point, she killed a pretty important person. So
There's no answer, Yoko.
We're gonna have to question Styles. I'm not getting any answer from Iris. He'd know where the moon bus is.
He's in custody, right? We got him locked up.
So we're gonna have to
Yeah.
interrogate him.
Again, I'm gonna be leaning around, like keeping an eye on the dude in the office, and also like listening in.
I sent you what the footage was, by the way.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say I think it's that old building. Back on Animal.
Bradbury, you think the moon bus is
Right.
gonna land there?
I don't think it's gonna land there, but I think that's if there's gonna be people who know where to find it. That's where we should go. That's just me. Oh, by the
Might
way,
be right, Case.
I'm going to upload. Yeah, I'll upload it to the official like evidence pool, and I guess you guys would see it on your KIA, the footage, and see exterior footage. We see Leia's spinner land. Is it an LAPD spinner?
Yep. Those are the only
Okay.
kind.
She walks in, shoots Terry in the leg without breaking stride, like she doesn't even acknowledge him. We see her pointing and shouting. See Leia shoot Lilith in the back, and then she falls down crying. Then a young girl walks in, and Leia snatches her up, and they both leave in her spinner.
Does the girl look like the one in the photo?
Yep.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
would you like to do the honors of making the call to have the LAPD start looking for this spinner?
Yeah, no, you can.
Well, I just feel like they'll listen to you, but more than they'd listen to me.
All right, I can try.
Hello. You've called dispatch.
You would need to put out a APB on the, and then I'll give them the license plate number.
An APB on such and such spinner. You got it. Is there anything else you'd like to report?
We need a forensics team down here, or do we just send it to forensics?
And
Would
what?
someone come from forensics to come like catalog the body?
Yeah, when you called it in there.
They got the meat wagon inside. The coroner.
Yeah, I don't know why in the rule book they say that, or in the case file, they say that the body's here, but it wasn't at the snake pit, but what can you do? All right. What else you guys want to do? Xavier, anything coming to mind?
Is there any physical evidence that we maybe, I don't know, haven't uploaded yet or should upload? Definitely want to make sure we can document as much as possible in the system. But other than that, I can't think of anything.
Okay. Is it safe to assume you guys would find the, I don't know, take a blood sample, take photos of the body, or are you going to leave that to somebody else?
Xavier will take some
What?
pictures. Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know. I don't want to contaminate a crime scene either if we already have forensics on the way. I'll at least take a picture.
Okay.
Did someone submit a statement from Terry already? I don't know if we did. I think we just interrogated.
Hello?
I think we only submitted the footage that Case got.
My shit
far.
working?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Is it safe to assume we find what?
He was asking about if we've sent anything into the database yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought Jestro asked something after that got cut off.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Yoko, did you want to take a look at this computer in here?
Sure.
Hey, how about you step over on this side of the desk with me? I'm going to say to the other dude.
Of course, officer. All right, Yoko, if you're going to hack it, I'm going to need a tech roll.
Oh, he didn't already log into the computer for us?
He did, but he doesn't know how to access these files.
Okay. So she's trying to go to the email.
Okay. Yeah, you see an email from Leia a couple months ago requesting a face-to-face meeting with Lilith, and it doesn't seem like it was ever replied to.
It seems Miss Tyrell left Leah on red. Are there? She's gonna like do a search in the emails to see if there's any messages Lilith would have sent, like about this particular memory that Leah was obsessed with.
How would you search for that?
Like putting in some keywords in the search bar in the
Tell me what these
whatever
keywords would be.
email application. Daughter, memory.
Okay. You don't see you see an email correspondence between Lilith and one of the engineers, and yeah, you do get a I don't know what the equivalent of like a MP4 video file would be, but whatever the machine plays to view the memories, like that thing Dr. Badger had.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you see that video file.
Did she say anything in the message, or is it just like the video?
It's like the two of them just talking about like, it's almost like a director giving notes to like an artist. Yeah, you make the blood, just like brighter red, or, we've really got to, do an extreme zoom right here, and, things like that. Really ramp up the emotion.
She's going to search for Any messages between Lilith Tyrell and Quell or other representatives from Wallace?
Yeah, they're all
Leah?
they're very professional though, asking for orders. You know, Wallace Corporation has 2 million units. Each of them need memories. Make sure you reach this deadline. Here are the cost proposals.
So there's no messages about Leah specifically?
Nope, she would just be a number on their spreadsheet.
Is in these regular like corporate email like deadline discussion things, is there any sense of urgency from Wallace to there's not like a you need you're behind or something like that? You
No.
need to crank it out faster?
No,
Okay.
in fact, it's the opposite. It's like, hey, here's the deadline. If you can't do it, we'll just find somebody else. We'll outsource it.
Oh, but so there's okay. So it's not like they're pressuring her, like she's not the only person who could do this, but
Correct.
they're saying that like, oh, if you can't handle the work, then we'll just pass it off to somebody else. Is there any sense of like Lilith losing the contract by not being able to produce enough memories?
Nothing in an email chain between them and Wallace.
Okay.
I'm sure if you were to browse her Slack or her Teams chat, you'd probably see fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Does she have any employees? Is there any kind of...
They're not here, but yeah, it's just a pretty big facility.
Yeah. Are there any internal emails from within Lilith that kind of discuss anything like that?
I would
Any
say
sense of
this is
pressure?
not the stuff you would put in an email if you were bitching.
I got you.
But
Okay.
and you guys know there's always like a couple of people at any company who's like, we're gonna fucking all lose our jobs, and
Yeah.
you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if it was like a case of like, oh, we need to crank out these memories faster. Let's start using people who actually exist, and I'm like trying to cut corners or something like that in the production of the memories.
Nah, nothing like that. It's all
Okay.
very, very like cold professionalism.
Cool. What's up with Terry? You looking
Just
normal?
Yeah, he's not putting a lot of weight on his leg, but yeah, he actually perks up when Lyoko stands up. If you would like to preview that memory file, we can project it into on the projector in Ms. Lilith's office. Right, so he walks over here and he starts pushing some buttons on this retro future looking hologram projector. Then the lights dim and a hologram kind of flickers to life. The hologram in the memory lab flickers back to life. You suddenly feel yourself in a spacious hall. Golden sunlight beams in through a huge picture window, revealing a red sandy vista outside. Someone moves past you, a small girl. "Mummy," she says, "you can't catch me." She runs off giggling, disappearing into the deep shadows. A moment of stillness, of total bliss. Then a sudden loud bang, shaking the ground, followed by a sharp, rattling noise, an explosion, gunfire, people screaming, but the gunfire continues. You run right towards the deadly danger, to your daughter, rushing through the halls, bathed in the red light. Then you see them, masked men clad in black, guns raised. Then you see her lying on the floor, very still. Now it's your turn to scream. And just like that, the scene is gone, and you're back in the memory lab.
No wonder she went nuts.
Are these traumatic memories typical implanted memories? Terry, do you know if that's the case?
I apologize, officer, but I'm just a receptionist. I don't know what's typical in our product. But I'll tell you, we have very little complaints.
Understandable. Understandable. Do you happen to know if this woman you saw, if she's visited the office before, or is this the first time you've seen her interact with Miss
Tonight was the
Tyrell?
first time I saw her.
Okay.
Yoko is now thinking about her own memory that she has, her key memory, and how she feels when she remembers seeing the dead body dying so suddenly and horribly in her memory, and how that made her feel. And she's like trying to understand like some of what Leah's feeling by also having such a traumatic memory. Although
Okay.
Leah's is more personal than her own because she believed that was actually her daughter.
All right. So you're going to use your key memory, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. So that... I'm just confirming. It gives you some benefit. I'm just trying to find where it is. Yeah, so you can use your key memory in a skill roll to improve your chance to succeed. So which skill are you going to use it on?
I guess insight. She's trying to get
Okay.
some kind of insight on Leah, and guess like what kind of tactic she should use, like if when they catch up to her, to try to de-escalate.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Okay.
All right. Repeat. That's a success. So repeat. You're looking for a tactic to...
She's trying to consider like what kind of tactic or what kind of approach she should use when they catch up to Leah to de-escalate her from violence, basically.
Yeah, as you review your key memory, you feel that compassion and a sense of comfort is what helped you through the stress of seeing this stranger fall from their car and die in the snow. You feel like if other people had been there and you had panicked, the panic would have spread. And maybe compassion can also spread.
Okay. This memory has obviously made Leah very unwell. And when we find her, we should try to de-escalate this situation before it gets any worse. We can't let that child get hurt. Do you all understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, of course. I'll try to remain calm and not be too hasty.
She nods. Exactly. Unless there's anything else that any of you think that we should do here, I think we should get over to the Bradbury as fast as we can.
Just then, Benabatch, you get a chirp on your KIA.
Okay, I'll check it.
That was you that called in. What is their fucking character's last name?
APB.
Cumberding. Yeah, we got a hit on that APB on those plates you gave us. Yeah, it looks like they were ditched somewhere down in Hawker's Circle. Just left in a fucking alleyway.
Got it.
Yeah, it looks like it was right on
No.
on the line, the subway line heading into the Kipple. I don't know if that means anything to you.
I'll relay that info to everybody else except for Terry.
Is there a role to know what, like, where geographically any of those places are? Is that that didn't make much sense to me.
I was gonna say intelligence.
Well, we would know where Hawker's Circle is, right? Because we were there earlier.
Is Harker's Circle, is that Animoid Row?
Yeah, they're like the same place.
Oh,
Or at
okay.
least it's like really close to it. At least.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Animoid Row, Roosevelt.
Is Bullet Bob's shop at Hawker's Circle? I forget.
I think so.
Because could
Yes.
the alleyway be the one behind his shop next to Iris's apartment?
Yeah, Bullet Bob's Runner Surplus is in Hawker Circle. Which is, just one street over from Animoid Row. And one street over from Nightclub Row.
You?
Snake Pit was. They're all just like blocks from each other.
Okay.
Somewhere I just imagine you just trapped in the main floor of that industrial club trying to get into the VIP lounge.
Fuck, that was so annoying. But hey, Gordo's fucking jokes were hilarious.
If we were going to bring in a replicant for a baseline test at a later time, would we cuff him? Or would we just walk him to the car?
I guess it depends on their demeanor.
Okay. And there are other policemen here, right? Like we could have one of them run him down to the station.
Yeah, as you guys leave, the forensic team would arrive, and those guards were still out in the front. Those beat cops were still out in the front, and the paramedic was still here.
Yeah, I would, unless anybody has more questions for Terry, I'm going to tell one of the beat cops to take him in and hold him until we can question him later. Or we can baseline him later.
Well, I am done here, Case. I don't know about the others.
Yeah, I think I've asked all the questions that I can think of.
Yeah, we should get moving as soon as we can.
All right, where are you guys going?
Hawker Circle.
All of you? All four of you?
I believe
I hope
so.
so. Bennebatch is by far the best driver.
Okay, it's going to take 2 spinners, though, because they're only 2-seaters. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so you guys are taking 1 spinner, and Case, you took your spinner here, so you're just going to leave it here?
No, I was gonna fly mine.
Okay.
Oh shit! You
Oh
guys might be-
no.
You can push.
What happens if I run out of resolve? Do I go insane?
I think you... Yeah, something bad does happen, but let me see. I think you have to take a baseline test.
Oh no. And since you're a replicant, you can push twice.
It's not giving me the option
You should be able to.
because I'm at 1 resolve now.
So would he just do another roll, or?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if Foundry's not letting you, you should be able to, being a replicant.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it's like preventing me from
Yeah,
destroying.
in that case, you have to roll 1d6 because you get a critical stress effect.
All right. Well, I don't want to miss out, so I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, a d10. Oh,
Broken
you're broken.
Oh shit.
Permanent loss of resolve. Roll a 1 point of resolve.
Nice.
You.
Okay.
And then
Let's find out if it was even worth it.
roll me a d6. Yeah, you got it.
I roll a d6 on top of what I just rolled.
I'm trying to see if so. Did you bypass your critical stress effect? Is that what the?
I think it just said test for permanent loss of resolve when I went. When I
Yeah,
was
and then you
broken
passed
by-
that. Okay, yeah. So if you hadn't, then got it.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say after this upcoming shift, you're gonna be forced to take a downtime.
Oh yeah.
All right, so make this last shift work, everybody. make it worth it.
So by that, when I don't know how you guys land, but when Case lands, it looks like he has been punching his steering wheel and yelling at traffic quite a bit. His normally like perfect pressed suit starting to look pretty worn in. God damn it! All right. Hey there, he says to all of you.
Oh, did Bennebatch roll already as well?
I don't think we've gotten there
I
All right.
guess we'll see.
yet.
Maybe he's just yelling at the sidewalk by himself.
Yeah, maybe we're stuck in traffic again.
I hope not.
Yeah. All right, you want to narrate how you guys
yeah.
get there?
Yeah, drive like a hound out of hell. It's almost too fast and too furious
You're not too furious.
with the number 2 for legal reasons.
Because the guy who owns Trauma Films apparently owns Fast and Furious 2. Is that right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Roger Corman owns the name Fast and the Furious too.
Interesting.
All right, yeah. So you guys, wait, you're going to Hawker Circle. My bad.
But where's this? Yeah, so she wants to find that alley that has the car.
All right, yeah, you end up finding it. It's in one of these side alleys somewhere. I'm not going to make you go around the map too much. It's just mostly theater of the mind.
Oh, there's two of me.
Yeah, and 0 of me.
Can you control that one?
Yes.
Well, now, easily.
So I guess we're at the car then that was abandoned by.
Well, Yoko is at the car. You guys
Okay.
don't all have to stick together.
All right. Well, she went over there. I don't know if anybody's coming with her.
And it
we
is
should at
morning, by
least-
the way.
We should at least stay in pairs so that everyone has
Mhm.
a backup.
Yeah. So I'm imagining she's. I guess. Oh, I can't move anywhere.
Xavier will accompany her.
Yeah, I'm imagining it's over here.
Yeah, you don't really need to get all bogged down on the map.
Just getting immersed, man.
Yeah, you find the spinner. It's been abandoned. You see empty pill bottles and some empty like alcohol bottles in there.
She wants to try to see if there's any signs or any clues she can use to track where she went.
Okay. What do you think you should roll for that?
Probably observation.
That's what I'm
or
thinking
maybe
as well.
insight.
No, insight's like human perception.
Okay, so I'll go with observation.
Yeah. Okay. Underneath the passenger side, like where you put your feet, you do see a postcard. Here, let me put it in the. Let me show it to you guys. Yeah, you see a leaflet and a postcard. Here's the leaflet you see. And the postcard is like inside the leaflet.
So is it just Xavier with her, or did everybody else come to the car as well?
Looks like everyone else is there.
Yeah, I think we're all with you.
So she's gonna stand up and dust herself off and hand out the leaflet and the postcard so the others can see. Does the postcard say anything on the back of it?
Let me check. I don't think so. No, but we can just say it has Incubus lyrics. Wish you were here.
Do you think the moon bus might be at the Hollywood sign? Or do you still think it must be at the Bradbury?
I think we might get an answer at the at the Bradbury. I don't know. Does this Chimago Dominguez sound familiar to anyone?
I think it might have been mentioned in the newspaper that we saw. In the article about the off-world colonies.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know about it.
So she obviously wants to get off planet, and maybe is making one stop. There's one place she wants to visit before she makes a run for it with the kid.
Well, she couldn't have gone far.
Yeah, I guess on foot. Yeah, definitely not.
That dancer, Iris. Sir, do you remember? She looks at Benabetch. When we ran into each other in the alleyway?
Yeah.
You went to her apartment, right? Or you were close enough to it?
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I know she lives in. She was going to somewhere in the building, but I don't know exactly where. I didn't see the room she went inside.
Is the Bradbury building like walking distance from where we're at, or is it farther? Or it is? Well, maybe we check the Bradbury first, like Case said, and if we can't find anything, then we can see if you can retrace your steps at all, and we can see if we can track down Iris.
Can always just try doing a sweep, door to door. 2 of us from the top, 2 of us from the bottom, and just meet in the middle.
She nods. Let's get going.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
She wants to start going to the Bradbury.
All right, yeah, you guys go to the Bradbury, you sweep all the floors, and you meet in this middle floor. You guys see the map?
Mm-hmm.
Xavier's gonna, I guess, lead the way, going first.
All right.
You're so brave, Xavier.
The door is unlocked.
So what is it? This is one of the rooms on the floor in the middle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yoko
so
is...
I'll
Sorry,
kind of
go ahead.
identify ourselves and say hello, LAPD.
Empty. No one's here. I mean, it's not empty. There's no one here.
All right. I'll clear the living room. Xavier.
I'll check this way.
Yeah, I'll cover. Cover Yoko.
All right, as you enter this bedroom, you see a lot of skimpy outfits, a lot of entertainers' wardrobe.
She wants to try to remember if she saw Iris wearing any of these outfits.
Insight, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that fur coat over there, that's what Iris was wearing when you guys interrogated her yesterday.
She's going to point it out to Benabetch. Look familiar?
Yeah.
As you look at that coat, you do see something sticking out of one of its pockets, a piece of paper.
He's gonna fish it out of the pocket.
All right, here's what you see.
Another one for the scrapbook.
Hmm.
So what is it, Xavier or Casey?
Xavier goes by the couch, takes a look at the coffee table. Is there any? Does Xavier see anything of interest? I guess. Let me see.
Well,
What I roll?
what exactly are you looking for?
So, I'm looking for any like kind of digital devices, like a tablet, something, some kind of like personal, like electronic device, that may have been, left behind to try to check for messages or, any like call logs, things of that nature.
You don't. I mean, you see like a video phone, like it's like a landline video phone mounted on one of these walls. And if you go through the messages, there is a message. Most of them are people you don't know asking about stuff you don't really care about. But one of the people that calls is Styles. And he just says, move on without me. I'll be staying behind.
Is there? Yeah, I guess. Okay. Is there any substances on the coffee table, like any drugs, any alcohol? No. Okay. Xavier's going to go into the bedroom and share his findings with the rest of the team. I got a video log over here. Looks like the dancer got a call from Styles. He says to move on without him, that he's staying behind.
How ago was the call?
It's the same. It's like an hour or two after you guys detained him.
Who's giving this guy calls? Phone calls?
Maybe there's a rep sympathizer at the station.
Not a rep.
Probably not, because us replicants, we know better than to risk our hides, right?
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Is the kitchen clean?
I mean, it looks used, but yeah, it's not gross or anything.
Okay. Are there any does it look like it was recently cooked in and then not cleaned up?
Any
cabinets left open?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it really feels like this, like you came into someone's house when they were at work.
Yeah. Inspector, do you think Do you think LAPD has the power to ground a flight from Chimago Dominguez?
No, I don't. I think we work for the corpse, not the other way around.
Mm. But we should find out where these flights are leaving from, because it seems like this is where the moon bus is. Chimago Dominguez. I don't know, maybe they have fake IDs or something they can get on board.
Well, Leah mentioned Hollywood, and there's that postcard, so it must be around there. Styles would know for sure if we wanted to take the time to question him. Or she's going to look around this bedroom to see if she can find any clues. Maybe
Nope.
there's something else here that we're missing.
Oh, you guys got everything.
Well, I gotta rest. I'm gonna be out for a shift.
And I think the rest of you also need to rest. Probably should have rested before you came here. Did you guys all take another point of stress? Sorry, I totally forgot.
No.
Please do that now.
Okay. So I've got 1 point of resolve left.
Yeah, you guys
Same.
are all going to need to stress to rest.
I guess it's nap time then.
I mean, with the since the smokes work once per shift, doesn't that pretty much just invalidate, like, couldn't you just smoke every shift and like basically just like work?
Yeah, I mean you
forever?
could, but never push a roll. Don't get into a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean if you want to smoke, sure you can, but don't use any more stress.
Well, because I actually have smokes and hip flask, so I can actually, if I do both, I can heal 2 points of stress per shift.
All right. Well, that's why you're the leader. Show these
guess-
young bucks how it's done.
Like, yeah, I guess that's how Benabat has been burning the midnight oil all these years. Just drinking and smoking.
All right, is anybody going to use smokes or hip flask to keep going? Or are you guys all going to rest?
I don't have either of those things.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna rest.
And Case is resting, so Benabatch, what are you going to do?
I mean, well, I don't want the trail to go cold, so I'd like to treat it like a watch situation, quote unquote, you know, like so that there's like always one of us at least on the case
Yeah.
till it's solved.
All right. So where are you going to go?
I'm gonna go to the. I'll go question Styles because that would have taken a shift anyway. That would have wasted a shift anyway. And then that way we can all they can rest up and then we can all go to the Hollywood sign.
Okay. All right, so for the people resting, we'll do your downtime events really quick, and then we'll switch back to Benabatch. So I'll start with Xavier. Are you going home, or are you gonna like go out on the streets? Xavier. Xavier.
I'm gonna go grab a cocktail.
Okay, so if you're gonna do street events, I need you to roll 1d8. Let's see what happens.
All right.
On the bottom of the little chat window on the bottom right.
There we go.
Four. Okay. Okay, so that doxy that you were protective of and is constantly disappointed, she approaches you.
Oh,
So you're at the club kicking back some, what'd you say? You were drinking Cristal?
Cavassier.
I was gonna say, I feel like Xavier's more of an old-fashioned kind of guy, you know.
Yeah, and a cop couldn't afford
No, Alex.
No, Alice. Yeah, no, none of that. He's not a bottle service kind of guy, you know.
All right, well, your key relationship, she approaches you, and she's, all hugging up on you, licking your ear, nibbling your neck and all that stuff. She's like, "Come on, baby, let's go off world. Let's take that moon bus. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's leave this shithole."
But what would I even?
Come on, I was talking to my girls. I was talking with LaQuanda. She said that the moon bus picks you up at the Hollywood sign. Come on. You don't need to be a Blade Runner no more, baby. Come on.
That world's not for me. What would I do? I don't know how to do anything else. This is what I trained all those years for.
You can put these hands, and she grabs your hands and like puts them on her ass. This is what you can be trained to do now.
You're so persuasive. I'll think about it. How about that?
All right, and then she drinks your old fashioned and kind of waddles off because she's wearing heels and she can't quite walk. All right, so that's your downtime event. Next up, Yoko, are you going home or are you going out for downtime?
She's gonna go home and cuddle with her cat.
Well, we'll see what happens. So roll a d8.
Okay.
An 8. Okay. All right. As you're cuddling with your cat, you do get a call on your vid phone. Brrring, brrring.
She answers it.
It's Bullet Bob.
Oh, hello, Bullet Bob.
Hey, is this Yoko?
Yes.
Hey, I was thinking, you're a big spender, and I might have something that would interest you.
I'm listening.
Assuming your wallets are deep enough.
Well, if I crack this case, maybe I'll get a good bonus and need to spend it on something.
I'm telling you, this is what will help you crack it.
Okay, tell me.
You're going to agree to buy out my inventory, or what are you agreeing to?
Well, I have
This
to know
info
what I'm
don't come
buying.
cheap. This info don't come cheap.
Yeah, okay. I got a couple of chinion I can spare.
All right, 2 chinion. I'm holding you to it. Yeah, I heard that dancer, Lilith. She was talking to some guy, or sorry, she was talking to some lady that had a kid with her. I think it matched the description. What you were that woman that bought that ammo you were asking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said they're meeting at the sign, whatever that means. I figure you would know what it is.
I think I do. Thanks, Bullet Bob.
All right, 2 chinion, don't forget. And then he hangs up. All right, last downtime event. Case, are you going home or are you going out?
What is the difference between the two?
They're just 2 random tables.
Okay, I'm going home.
All right, roll a d8 for me, please. Going home, okay. You are going to relive your key memory in a dream.
Well, that's great.
But, hang on one sec. There's quite a lot here. Oh, sorry, I was reading the wrong one. Whoops. Nothing out of the ordinary happens, but you do regain some resolve.
How much?
1 point, I think, is what it says.
Okay. Guys, not looking too good. Okay.
I'm just double checking. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Yeah, characters also heal damage and stress during downtime, but it doesn't say how much, so. Yeah, so I'm just going to assume it's 1 point of each. But you may tell us what you did since it was uneventful.
Yeah, he's gonna take a shower. I imagine that he has those sleeping suit sets where he's got the bottoms and he has like the little robe and the little like pointed hat with the puffball thing on the end.
Yeah, Willy Wonka's grandparents.
Yeah, he's gonna be hanging out in that. Maybe with like a face mask on, and he's gonna be watching late night TV or early morning TV because we got off on morning shift, so it's probably like, I don't know, Good Day LA.
Yeah. It's some trashy talk.
For wine moms. Yeah.
Cooking and freaking.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I've never thought about cooking an egg like that. That's cool.
Rachel Ray or whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to step away for just a minute, but I'm going to give you guys, and Benabatch, you may change what you want to do this shift, but I'm going to let you guys all RP it. And when I come back, Benabatch, you may decide.
So real quick, so we get a point back of
I think
resolve?
it's health and resolve, but
Okay.
1 point each,
Oops.
as far as I am told. If you can right click on it and it'll take it away.
I accidentally took away one from myself. Okay.
Well, damn.
Yoko's gonna call Benabatch.
He picks up.
Sir, I just got a tip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a witness who says he saw Leah talking to Iris and talking about going to the sign.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. What did you guys decide?
Yoko called Benabach and she just gave him the information that she got.
How about Xavier?
He hasn't done anything yet. He's sobering up.
All right, Benabach, what's your plan now?
I guess I will go towards the sign then.
Okay. Damn, I guess they didn't give me one for that. All right, well, I'm just going to use the city map. But yeah, so as you fly your spinner towards the Hollywood sign, you do see a moon bus, which I don't have a picture of it. But yeah, it's like kind of looks like a drop ship from Halo or something like that. You see it parked behind the Hollywood sign and a row of people lining up, moving inside of it.
Okay. Well, so does it look like they were gonna take off? Because I kind of plan to just kind of like stake it out until.
Yeah, no, they're like filling up, like at a bus stop. You know, like the kids are like walking in.
Okay. I'll
You're
take.
staking it out.
That was gonna be the plan, but I guess.
All right,
if
as you're
looking-
staking it out, you see
it-
that spinner SUV from the day before coming in. They haven't spotted you yet, but it looks like they've spotted the moon bus. What do you do?
You know, I'm gonna give Yoko a quick call. And I'm just gonna be cryptic and be like, if I die, solve the case, and then I'm gonna ram him.
Fuck yeah!
The fucking legend.
Okay,
Yoko
I'm
was
going
going to say, "Oh shit," and immediately call Xavier.
Xavier's sobering up.
Hello?
He does.
Oh.
Xavier, you're good at driving, right?
Yeah, the best. What's
You got to
going
get
on?
me. We got to get Case. We got to help Benabach. He's in trouble.
The boss is in trouble? All right. Yeah. Say less. Where are you? I'm on my way.
I'm at home.
All right. Be there in a jiffy.
All right, you guys will show up next shift, but that's good to know. And Case is just gonna keep sleeping, I guess.
Yeah, well, she's calling Case right after Xavier, and she's freaking out on the phone. She's like all panicked.
Hello.
Case, Benabach is in trouble. We gotta go meet up with them now
Where is he?
at the Hollywood sign.
Oh shit. All right. Okay. All right. I'll see you there. He's gonna scramble to get out of his night gown into his suit.
Right, Benabadge. Let's see. Ram. I believe that's one of the vehicle. I'm just looking at the vehicle combat. Ramming enemies. Most vehicles can be used as weapons. It counts as a close combat attack, but both attackers and defender roll for driving. This roll can be combined with the speeding action, but since the driving roll will then be an opposed roll, the effectiveness of the speeding might be reduced. The base damage rating of the attack equals your vehicle's hull rating divided by 2, rounded up. So your hull is 6, so it'd be 3. Ramming vehicles inflict crushing damage, and the crit die has a die size equal to the hull rating, rounded up to the closest die to a maximum of 12. Okay, so roll a driving.
What do I add to it?
You don't add anything. It's like a wild card skill.
No, I know, but I mean, like, when I click on the skill, it just says a D12, and then it only has roll with a disadvantage. So I'm wondering if I have to add a die.
Yeah, no,
All
I
the
think
other
you
ones
roll
roll.
disadvantage and it only rolls 1. I think that's the way they did it in Foundry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah!
Damn.
Okay, I do have to roll on their behalf, so let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, please roll me a D12. Let's see what kind of critical vehicle damage you deal to their spinner. Oh, explosion. The vehicle explodes in a ball of fire. Everyone inside is exposed to blast power B explosion, and the vehicle is destroyed beyond repair.
God damn, dude.
That's incredible.
Vehicle critical hit.
Jeez.
He's the master of the pit maneuver.
All right, so I'll say after that, you see the people down in the moon bus, like waiting into the moon bus, pointing up, and like they're screaming. They kind of like scatter, and then the spinner crashes. And your spinner's, you took some damage, but yours is still pretty fine. It's still airborne. What do you do?
I repeat that. Where did I go after?
You're still in the air.
Oh, I'm still in the air. Okay. And then where were we all in relation to the moon bus?
So the moon bus is probably behind one of the O's in the Hollywood sign. Even though it doesn't make sense because it's a fucking mountain, but just go with it. And then they were like flying toward Hollywood, and you were like behind, so the letters were inverted for you, and maybe you like crashed into them, and they blew up and maybe hit the W or something, or the D at the end.
Oh, okay. So it's not so incognito. People on the moon bus probably noticed.
Yeah, they noticed and they scattered and they're like screaming.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna land and see if I can't grab like a flashlight or something and try and see if I can spot Iris or Leah.
It is morning time, so you won't need the flashlight. But
Okay.
yeah, you do actually. Leia, she's got her PKD blaster pointed at you as you get out. Stay in the spinner.
Gonna do like a quick draw or something.
You're gonna shoot her?
I mean, she's dropped 2 bodies so far.
I need to make sure. No negotiations, just firing. Then shoot me. Give me a firearm.
There would be negotiations if she hadn't killed Lilith Tyrell.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, if you're gonna shoot her, roll firearms. And you may shoot at advantage
Oh, add advantage.
because she's not expecting you to just come out. Bah, bah! Hell yeah. Okay. Let me make sure there aren't any crazy bullet wounds. Okay, yeah, she what's your gun? You do 2 damage, right?
I guess. Yeah. I have the same gun as her.
All right, yeah. So it's not a kill, but tell me where you shoot her.
I want to kind of shoot her hand or the gun out of her hand. If I'm that precise.
Well, you got 1 success. I'm gonna say no. Had you done 2 successes, I think I would have, but that's just a hit. Hang on. Actually, there is something called shots. You might want to achieve a different result than simply hurting your opponent. This must be declared before any die roll. If your attack succeeds, you inflict no damage, but instead achieve the desired result. So, moving forward, we'll have to remember that. But do you want to not damage her and disarm her, or you want to damage her?
If the choice is to not do damage but still be able to disarm her, then I'll take that choice.
Yeah. So you'd either shoot her gun out of her hand or shoot her.
Yeah, I'd rather shoot the gun out of her hand.
All right. So yeah. Like I said, in the future, you have to declare those things first. But yes, I will allow it this time. So yeah, you shoot her. Her gun goes flying. What do you do?
I'm gonna call out her replicant designation, and say you're wanted for questioning and for suspicion on murders of Sandor's designation, and then Lilith Tyrell. And I will not read her Miranda rights because I don't think replicants get those.
Yeah.
She's gonna. Just let me go. Just let me and Sarah go. There won't be any more killing. We'll be gone. You can tell LAPD you killed me. Just let me go. Tell them I blew up in that SUV.
I'm not at all tempted by Leia, but it does make me think of my key memory. And I'm like, you know what? There's been better people than you that I haven't let go. So no, I won't.
Then you're gonna have to kill me, because I'm not going willingly. Me and Sarah, we're gonna start a new life in the Arcadia colony, and there's only death is what is gonna stop me from seeing that dream. She walks toward you, or she walks towards her gun.
So this is. I had assumed we were having this conversation after I had detained her.
Oh, I thought you just shot her gun out of her hand.
No, because
Yeah, if you get close to her, she's gonna punch you. Done. Okay.
Yeah, as I was like arresting her and reading her
Then, all right.
Miranda rights, I would have been putting handcuffs on.
Yeah, she's gonna try to fight you.
Okay. Is that force or hand-to-hand combat?
Hand to hand. All right, yeah. Then you do detain her.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of her and be like, "Sit the fuck down," and then handcuff her.
Okay. He starts screaming and kicking, and it's just embarrassing. She's like a kid fucking throwing a tantrum. Just let me leave. Let me go. You don't know what they did to me. You don't know what kind of memories they implanted in me. Just let me go. She's hysterical. She's sobbing. And she's like,
You know, I'm probably not one to speak, but you need to lay off the booze.
all right. So now what do? You ever handcuffed?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till some other. I'm gonna try and call, I guess, dispatch and then see if the team comes in, because there's also the little girl here, right? I don't want to leave
And a
her.
bunch of other people, yeah. But
Yeah.
before that, so you guys were outside on the dirt. You shot her gun away. You walked up to her and smacked her. You handcuffed her. So she's handcuffed. What do you do with her?
I would probably go to put her in the spinner.
All right. So you're in the spinner. Now what do you do?
I would call it in. Say that I located her and that there's a moon bus behind the Hollywood sign.
Affirmative. We're sending a pickup team now. Just then, Lilith. I
need I guess a plainclothes officer and a social worker for the girl, because I don't know if she has another parent.
Understood. After you call it in, Iris approaches you. Officer Cumberdinck, please, just let us leave. We'll be gone before that dispatch arrives.
Yeah, I'll just
No.
I'm just shaking my head no, because I mean, like they're not doing any. They're just saying please. They're not even trying to convince me. So like, no.
All right, then they're gonna rush and run towards the moon bus and try to take off.
Oh shit.
So are we supposed to also just stop anybody from going off world, or because Blade Runners are, our job is to, I mean, like, we are cops, but like our main job is to just like find these Nexus 9s or Nexus 8s, right?
Well, you don't find them, you retire them.
But I mean,
And you
yeah,
definitely do
you know
not
what I
let
mean.
them go off world.
Yeah.
And you just found like 20 of them. And the smugglers who were taking them off world, and they're about
Oh,
to
shit.
fly away.
They're all replicants. I thought it was like
Uh,
regular.
I mean, they could be. They could be. I don't know.
Okay.
Iris is there, and you know she is.
Yeah, I'll just kind of shrug and be like, well, I guess, I mean, if there's anything I've learned from this case, the police department is corrupt and they can cover up anything. And then I'll try and find where the fuselage is and try and shoot it so that it blows up.
All right, I will need one additional firearms, and this one you're going to need 2 successes to make it blow up. I mean, you'll still be able to hit it, but that kind of called shot is, I'm going to need 2 successes on that. No, you just shoot. Like Keanu Reeves in Point Blank, you just shoot. Point Break, you just shoot and you miss. Okay, not long later, the backup you called arrive, as well as your crew. They also arrive.
All right. So did the moon like how does time work right now?
Several hours have passed. The
Okay,
next
so the moon
shift.
bus like took off or what?
Yeah. You weren't able to stop it.
By the way, how much resolve did we gain from taking one? Okay.
And 1 HP, 1 health. Yeah, so Benabach, you and Leia just kind of sat in the spinner for, I don't know, maybe about an hour or 2 as backup arrived. And now it's afternoon.
And the girl, right?
Oh, yeah, and the girl, I'm sorry. Sarah. All right, guys, you arrive to the Hollywood sign. You see that the D in Hollywood has been partially destroyed. And there's a hump of burning metal. And then you see that Benabach has detained Leia and is holding her in his spinner. And there's a small child with him that looks like the girl from the photo.
Xavier approaches and unholsters his firearm and yells at fucking I keep Cumberdick. Sir, backup has arrived. Got here as soon as we could. Is the suspect has the suspect been apprehended?
Benabach kind of just has his head in his hands and he like points towards the car and he's just like, oh god, so many replicants, they all got away.
What direction were they last headed, sir?
Benabach points up.
Ah, shit. It was the moon bus, wasn't it? God damn it. Xavier yeah, he tries to see if he can catch a glimpse of anything and tries to call in to dispatch moon bus with replicants on board.
Yeah, I mean, backups. You guys aren't the only backup. There's
Okay.
the same, all the ones that Benabach called in as well.
The rest of the department, yeah. Okay, cool.
And you do see some Wallace Corp employees taking away the spinner that Benabatch destroyed. In like I don't know, like a fucking tow truck or something.
Or what's left of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xavier tries to pick a fight with them. Hey, that's evidence.
They ignore him like sketchy FBI agents, Men in Black style.
Xavier points his firearm at one of them.
They're
I
already
mean it.
driving off. You're gonna have to shoot.
Oh,
you're gonna have to actually roll firearm, but they're just gonna keep
All right.
going.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna shoot at the vehicle. I'm gonna aim for the tire. All right, here goes nothing. Okay.
No, it's not enough. You are also just shooting like Keanu Reeves in Point Break. All right, Yoko, Case, anything you guys want to do?
Case will attempt to talk to Sarah. He's gonna like squat down and say like, "You doing okay?"
She is not doing okay. She got that vacant look in her eyes of a kid that's been through some shit.
Okay, if that's what she looks like when he walks up, he's not gonna say anything. Doesn't know what to say. Like, okay, you guys got it. All right, cool. And then wander back over to the rest.
Social worker comes up and kind of takes her off.
Once the little girl is gone, Yoko's gonna go up to Benabatch and say, "So, are we gonna retire this replicant, or what are we doing?"
Yes, we are. And then, but Styles, we're gonna use. We're not letting him get retired until he gives us at least 20 names. Because we got to make up for this.
Could hook him up to the I forget the name of the machine. What is it? The memory machine?
That only shows you implanted memories. It doesn't show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Doesn't recorded memories. Okay. Yeah. This is not good. Damn. Sorry we couldn't be here, sir.
All right, tell me how you guys are going to retire her, and let's conclude this case file.
Yoko's gonna look at her stone cold and say, "Maybe I would have felt some sympathy for you, but you crossed the line when you killed that human."
She just looks down, tears in her eyes.
I'm gonna kind of tell her, you became the monster of your own memory.
She just slumps down and cries. All right, so tell me how you guys retire her.
We gonna draw straws, or is somebody gonna step up?
Yoko's gonna take out her gun and shoot her in the head.
All right, very nice. Okay, with that, you guys have solved the case.
Hey, we got this.
Yeah. The next day in universe, another Kill magazine spread comes out about a UFO that crashed at the Hollywood sign. Was Wallace Corp involved? Some trash like that.
For one article, he can have some good info, and then another is just like totally
Tabloid. Yeah.
Boy seen in Burbank. UFO at the Hollywood sign.
I guess a clock is right at least twice a day.
But yeah, Holden is pleased with your guys' performance. He encourages you to not stick together. Maybe you guys would have saved Lilith Tyrell if you had spread yourselves out a little bit more. But yeah, he says, job well done. And he offers Benabach, if you'd like to, we saw a little reckless behavior. If you'd like to put blade running behind you, we would understand. You've earned it.
In this business, Benabach feels weird about the subject of retirement.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a synonym off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you want to be, no longer with us, you could always be that. Like, what are you trying to say, man?
You want to take extended paid leave for the rest of your life? That's fine. You've earned it.
Hey, that sounds good to me.
And the rest of you, that was just like an in-game. So yeah, you guys completed the quest or the gig, the case file. You did stop Leia. You did your job. We will do promotion points and humanity points in just a minute. But I do want to offer everyone for the next case, if you would like to play the same characters, you may, or you can play brand new characters if you'd like as well.
I'm gonna stick with my character.
Yeah, you don't have to make the decision right now. I'm just letting you guys, I'm just giving you guys the option.
I'll think about it. Because we got Xavier's an enforcer, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but I guess like the rules aren't like hard and fast. It's just like ideas, kind of more so.
And it kind of determines what your starting attributes are.
I get you. Okay. Well, I'll think about it. I'll still think about it.
Yeah, and if you guys want to respec, you may as well. Like you can use all of the XP you would have, and you could use that to respec.
Yeah, because I was thinking like maybe a city speaker might be cool, but at the same time, it's like I could just keep pumping stats and turn him into a robot city speaker.
Okay, so yeah, let's do XP.
Okay.
Did you want to say something? I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to remember how much XP we've gotten, because if we respec, it would be like we're doing the character from scratch and then adding the XP, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that how that would work?
Yeah, I think last time, I'll have to check the video, but I think it was like 7 promotion, no, 7 humanity and 12 promotion, something like that. I'll have to see what you guys had last time, but
Well, I have not spent anything aside from Chinian points, and I have 7 promotion points and 12 humanity points.
yeah, so that's, and then plus, so make a note of that, and then whatever I add now, that'll be what you guys can, you'll do character creation plus all this.
Okay. And you said, could you repeat that, Witch?
I have 7 promotion points and 12 humanity points.
Okay. I only have 8 humanity, Margaret. I don't remember if I spent it on something or not, but
I want to say
Tim.
you boosted something at the end of last session, but I can't remember this.
I remember spending promotion points, but I don't remember spending humanity. I don't know though.
I think you spent promotion points, but then whatever you spent them on, Jestro realized that they actually cost humanity or something. It was some situation like that, if I remember correctly.
We'll have to check the VOD.
Yeah.
We'll probably figure it out when we go back over how you spend them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll bring up some memories.
Yeah.
Okay, so promotion
Key
points.
memories.
Promotion points. Oh, and also like on the subject of key memory and key relationship, you guys can alter them and change them from case to case, just so you know. All right, promotion points. Found 1 or more clues that led to real progress in the investigation.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Revealed 1 or more fugitive Nexus 8 replicants and reported them to the RDU.
Well, we caught Leah.
I don't know if that's revealed.
Yeah. I think that'd be like Styles.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
No.
Apprehended 1 or more suspects or fugitives.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
Leia. Stopped 1 or more serious crimes from being committed.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kidnapping, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And
We didn't stop the murder, but we did stop the kidnapping.
yeah, that is a serious crime.
And won them all.
Uploaded at least 1 piece of important evidence to LAPD mainframe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I uploaded the video footage.
Okay. Saved the life of another LAPD officer or performed some other heroic action.
Yeah,
Bennett
Bennett.
sure as fuck.
Yeah, Bennett.
Hell yeah. Reported 1 or more other player characters for some sort of misconduct and presented evidence to back up the claim.
Nah.
Took a baseline test and passed. Replicants only.
Mm-mm.
No.
All right, that's all the promotion points.
Was that 5? Did I count right?
Yeah, I believe it was 5.
Let's see if you guys lose any promotion points. So make a note of 5, but failed to apprehend a wanted fugitive when given the opportunity to do so.
I guess I failed to shoot Iris as well.
But she
wasn't
wasn't-
a wanted fugitive, though.
Wanted at the time.
But she was Nexus 8 who lied to us. So I think that is grounds for retirement. But I also don't know if it's not like
I would
was supposed
say
to
failing to stop the moon bus is probably more in line with this, but
Yeah.
okay. So that's reduce it by 1. Abuses their authority or acts in a way unbecoming a law officer.
Xavier.
He was off. He was on. Oh, what did you do?
Yeah, what did I do? Shoot at Wallace?
Yeah. You're allowed to do that, man.
hey.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna.
I mean,
You're
I don't
not
want
allowed
to take
to do
stuff
that.
away from it, but I mean,
I mean, I was going to say, who's to say they weren't breaking the law, for all I know. But,
Yeah, I know.
you
But
know-
could you imagine like if a cop was like shooting at like Amazon or something?
Well, but Amazon came to the crime scene and stole evidence, so a cop would be within their and didn't stop when asked.
Yeah, and I did like announce myself. You know what I mean? I was like, "Hey,
I think he was.
stop."
Yeah, I think he was within means with that one.
Yeah, I would say it falls into a gray area, but I wouldn't say it's like egregious misconduct. You know what I mean?
All right. I will not penalize you for that.
Because they did a lot to disrespect our authority. So
They did try to kill you twice. So
Yeah.
Okay. Ignores or directly violates an order.
No, we did not.
Loses LAPD equipment assigned to them.
I don't think any of us actually had equipment assigned to us, did we?
Or like our firearms and stuff. I assume
Yeah.
spinners.
spinners. Yeah. Well,
Harms or kills an innocent suspect or bystander.
Nope.
Allows the case to receive negative media exposure or stir public controversy. Not this session, you didn't. Exposes confidential case information to the media.
No.
Accuses Wallace Corp of anything, with or without evidence.
We haven't publicly yet.
Fails a baseline test. Replicants only.
Nope.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys only lost 1 promotion point, so 4.
Okay.
Okay, humanity points. Took a personal risk to help another person, human or replicant.
Ben and Batch did.
Yeah. Connected to someone, human or replicant, on a personal level. My man Xavier over there.
Ayo.
he was getting busy.
Learn something significant about someone's life.
Does it have to be a person or a replicant? And I guess on top of that, would what we learned about Leia's key memory qualify? Or does that not count?
That's
Because
part of the case, right?
Well, I mean, yes, but I think had you guys let her go, maybe I would have
I get
awarded you this.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Because you guys did learn. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you guys that one. You just chose not to take pity or whatever, be manipulated by her.
yeah. All right. If you think I'll take it.
Tried to talk someone down from committing a crime, no matter if successful or not.
Nope. Didn't have the opportunity.
Learn something that made them view the world differently.
Not that I can think of.
I feel like Benabach didn't know about that machine that lets blind people see.
No, I was asking because that was the first question I asked was, does he use something like that or what
Oh,
is
okay.
what is his
Sorry.
context?
Yeah, I misunderstood. Sorry. Okay. Refused to upload a piece of evidence to the LAPD mainframe in order to protect someone.
No.
Refused to follow orders because the character felt they were wrong.
No.
Used their key memory or interacted with it in some way.
Yoko did.
Yep, Yoko did. Interacted with their key relationship.
Xavier did.
Xavier did. Played one or more scenes of downtime.
Yeah, we did.
Failed the baseline test. Replicants only.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. So that's humanity points.
6. Is that what everybody else has?
So-
I lost count on one.
Yeah.
6?
I mean, yeah, I think that's right. So even though, so we all get points, even if it was a humanity action that like someone else in the group. Okay, cool.
Okay, just
Yeah,
to make
6.
it easier, I'm just letting you guys all
Okay.
share.
Okay. Sorry, I think you did say that last time.
Just easier for me. I'm being selfish. Okay, using promotion points. You can learn a new specialty of your choice by spending a shift at the LAPD training grounds. This costs 5 promotion points. You can spend promotion points and roll for connections to request specialized gear. Once per case, you may roll connections skill to exchange 1 and only 1 promotion point for a Chinian point. Humanity points. Using humanity, but they're very important. Increase your skill levels. So, yeah, changing a skill from D to C costs 5 humanity points. Changing a skill from C to B costs 10 humanity points. And increasing a skill from B to A costs 15 humanity points.
Okay, and we can't hold more than the cap on the sheet, right?
What do you mean?
So, like on the character sheet, there's only so many promotion points and humanity points that we can hold at once. I assume that's by design, right? Yeah. Okay, so I got to spend some stuff, I think.
Yeah, that's on the printed character sheet too. So yeah, I think you're right. I think that is by design.
I'll spend 10 to increase one of my skills from C to B.
Would you mind letting us know what you're choosing?
Hand to hand.
Cool. Are you going to respec or are you going to play with Yoko as is?
I don't quite know yet. 100%.